section, only gangsters in it. Not
What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another episode of the 506 Hip Hop Podcast. My name is Lucas. This is my boy.
Smak Shade.
And we're back for another episode of the Quarantine Talk, where we just talk about what's going on in our daily lives, what's going on in the world, and what's going on in hip-hop culture. So let's get into another episode. Smak, what's up? What are we talking about today?
Well, like I said, you just said quarantine there, and I'm just looking here, man. And if you guys been sleeping under a fucking rock, then you wouldn't have seen Tory Lanez had like the hottest show on Instagram Live since this whole quarantine started with Quarantine Radio, and reportedly MTV has offered him a show like to follow the success of what he just already built. And my question to you, Dylan, is would you take the deal or would you continue to work your own brand? Because he did just get out of a record deal, right? He just finished his last, right?
Yeah. He just I'm not sure if he got out of a record deal, but I know that he just dropped an album.
Well, yeah, it was his last.
The new Toronto 3.
It was his last. I think he had like a 5 or 6 album deal.
His last obligation to whatever label he's with.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like he's out of a contract now. I
didn't know that.
Yeah. So, what do you think? MTV offers you a deal off your success of your IG Live story. What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, probably say fuck no and immediately start reaching out and building a network in people that work in that industry that could help you become successful. Like, you've already built enough of a foundation. You already have a way to garner people into one area. So if, like, I don't know how much you would need because I've never done something on that level, but once you get to a certain point, you got to assume that if he just built a YouTube channel and started his own series, he could collect all of the money or a much larger portion of the money than he would, and he'd have full control of everything, and he would just generate the traffic straight from his Instagram and whatever other social media platforms he has. All he has to do is say daily, like, go follow my YouTube channel, this, that, and the other, and eventually he'll just drive all of his traffic over to his YouTube channel, and then he'll just have it on another platform. So, like, I would say probably no, don't take the deal and start your own. It's better to have your own. You know what I mean?
Right. This is 2020 where your brand and owning all your own shit is like the most important part. Like,
yeah,
like to take the quick win for the money. Like, I could see how some people would want to do that
if you don't have any money,
right? But where Tory Lanez already is and how he's been in the game for already so many years, in my opinion, what he has going right now, like nobody else in the game has that much, did that much, I think, off the capitalize is the word, off of the IG Live like that.
Yeah, I mean, he's
pulled in crazy numbers. It's crazy.
And it's not, I won't say that it's not luck, obviously, because he's got like a following and everything already. Actually, it's not luck at all. It was just a really smart decision making, I guess, to know that, okay, well, great. I'm stuck in the house while everyone else is stuck in the house. So I'm just going to get all of my friends who have a bunch of clout to hang out with me on Instagram Live.
Right.
And we're going to get people in here, and I don't know, maybe something will happen. And then something does happen where he breaks the record of. And
then it just built every episode from, right? Which is, you see stuff progress. And the whole IG Live shit that's even going on, man. Like I said, I tell you, I spend fucking hours sitting on my fucking phone, Instagram, watching lives. Trying to interact with people, trying to get in contact with people. And this whole new wave, I think it's going to create, like, before there wasn't really the interview. Like, we just got to do 2 interviews with 2 people that are not even close to us, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So I think this is going to create this even more. And for us, for what we're doing, I think it's going to be almost, I don't want to say easier, but it's like giving us like a jump ahead
Yeah, for sure. It definitely gives
that-
you a jump start.
That like everybody's already kind of conforming to this new system in a way because they have to, and like it's just going to continue after COVID, whenever that is.
Yeah, I mean, I completely and totally agree.
Yeah, so
I agree. It's I mean,
it's just
shit-
wins, man.
yeah, it's a shitty situation, but like for creatives, I mean, you can't really ask for much more than for the entire world to stop while you're creating, so that way you can come back with as hard of a bang as possible, right?
Yeah, talk about the world stopping for a second. Fucking, so we thought Kim Jong-un was dead,
Yes, and he's not.
and well, I mean,
He's a vegetable.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's basically like.
Did you see? Did you see? Fucking. So his sister is gonna be the. What do you call that? Would that be the precedor? Is that the word?
predecessor? You mean?
Like the one that's gonna be next.
Really?
Yeah, his sister's gonna be a girl, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think that was accepted over there at all.
Well, she's next in line, and he's got a kid that's like fucking 7.
He's got a kid.
Yeah, like 7 apparently.
Yeah.
Or like 1. He's like 7 years old.
So he's just a kid, so he obviously he can't do it.
And like how many years? Because it was Buddy's. I think my dad said it was a dynasty. Is that 3? Like dad, son, grandson, all ran it,
Oh, maybe.
all right in a row.
Yeah, I'm not sure what technically classifies as a dynasty.
Dynasty.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Dynasty.
I didn't get that.
She don't get it, man.
She's an idiot.
Oh, she's. I don't know, man. I don't really use Siri that much, but
No,
I
I use
tried
Siri
it.
a lot.
do you have one of those fucking things in your house that you yell at and plays music?
No.
No, I
Okay.
never got into that.
Like Alexa or Google Home?
Right, I never got one of those either.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's definitely the future, but I see kids and shit yelling at them, and I'm just like, it's crazy to look at kids now to see what they have that we didn't have, and for them to think that's normal.
Yeah. I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, I have other smart home features. I just don't have that.
Got that vacuum.
Yeah, I got like an iRobot, and I have like my lights turn on and off by my phone, and
You got an iRobot. That's that fucking movie, bro. That's weird that they did that. I wonder who had to pay who there.
yeah, I wonder who was first.
Probably the movie. That came out in the late 90s, didn't it?
Early
Early
2000s.
2000s? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
early
probably.
2000.
Probably the movie came out first.
Weird, man. Fucking weird.
What did you
But,
say?
Yeah.
What did you say you seen about UFOs or some shit?
Okay, so if you guys haven't watched the Joe Rogan podcast,
Which
where
clearly
you
I
guys-
haven't.
where you have the pilot of one of these fucking fighter jets or whatever they fly in, you know what I mean? Those fancy fast planes. They have it on camera, but he locked on, I think it was in 2015. He locked on to something, and it looked like it was a fucking, some type of other space
Like a-
shit.
like a spaceship.
object. Yeah, UFO object.
You believe it?
And
You believe in aliens?
I believe in, yeah. I'm gonna go there for sure. There's definitely, man, there's definitely something. I don't know if they look like fucking ET and shit like that, but
Yeah, I agree. Sort of. Like, I don't know. I don't like. Obviously, I don't think that like. I don't know. Maybe I don't have like a conventional idea of them. I think that there's definitely life outside of Earth, though. Intelligent life.
it's like, how could there not be?
Which is what it makes sense. We have such a massive, 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 massive galaxy.
Right, and they're still discovering shit. Like, didn't they just
Every day.
discover another planet? Like, or they're saying, or
No,
new stars,
another
or,
galaxy. They like discover like another like what do you call? That's what it's called, right? A galaxy.
yeah, yeah.
Like there are multiple galaxies. Yeah. So yeah.
The universe is infinite. Like what
There's-
does that even?
How is it possible that it's just us?
Like, what does that even mean, though? Like, it just is gone. Like, you think about that, man? Like, imagine we had a fucking ship, bro. We had that new Elon Musk fucking in 3015 with that brand new ship, and we could just go up there and just fucking go. Like, forever. Like, it just, man, it takes, what, 6 years or 4? How many? No, 2 years to get to Mars? 18 months?
Yeah, something like that.
Like,
Long
what
time.
The fuck?
Oh,
All that shit in between.
speaking of Elon Musk, did you see the satellites or whatever that were going around in the sky?
That's what everybody's tripping out about right now. Then.
Yeah, it's like internet. He's
Free
creating
internet.
he's creating global internet.
He wants to make free internet.
Really?
Yeah, bro. That's the goal.
Free internet.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But then again, free internet means internet absolutely everywhere.
No, but I'm thinking too that free internet is probably like some basic form of internet, and then he'll like charge for like better packages and shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're right. I never thought about that. But
Because why would you create such a crazy service and not make some money off of it when money is what makes the entire world go around?
I mean, very good point.
Yeah.
I just, yeah, I don't know, man. Good old Elon Musk. He's always coming up with some shit.
So
Crazy to
crazy.
think.
Did you know his wife? Did you know his wife's a DJ?
No.
Her name is Grimes. You ever hear the DJ Grimes?
No.
She's actually like pretty well known too. Man, since I started smoking weed again, like I've been like if I smoke weed early, it like fucks my whole day up.
Well, that's why you stopped smoking weed in the beginning, or you said for your back or some shit. But I remember when you were talking about the dabs, bro, and you were like, I get doing dabs and I just fucking sit here, like
Yeah, I was doing
no motivation.
I didn't do a dab yesterday, but I was I hit it's like a vape pen with concentrate in it.
Yeah. Was
I ate
it
some
good?
yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely got me super fried. I've been eating a lot of edibles too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Why?
Why? Just I don't know, man. It's just not for me. Like, I've eaten plenty of edibles in my life, and I was eating those gummy packs, them cushy ones.
Yeah.
And I just remember, man, the last time I ate them, I ate 3 packs. I got high, but I just like went to sleep and caught mouth, woke up, and I'm just like, man, like it's just not even like. And I've eaten.
But
like,
that's because you
overdid
just
it.
yeah, you like ate like almost 500 milligrams, or you did eat 500 milligrams. 320.
I think they were 160 packs, weren't they?
Yeah, so 320 plus 160 is 480. You ate 480 milligrams.
Yeah.
Like maybe if you ate like 80 milligrams, you'd enjoy
But
it.
I have eaten in the daytime, and they like just a half a pack. I did one time. And I don't know, man. It's just not for me. Like,
Yeah,
it's
not
just,
into
it's
it?
just it's just one of those things, you know. I'd rather fucking smoke the stuff like instead of ingesting it. And I mean, everybody has their own shit, right? So
Yeah, for sure.
but yeah, what did you think? I just rewatched that Dank interview, man. It was pretty good. Definitely enjoyed talking to him.
Yeah.
And that Chefry kitchen interview, man. I watched that back too, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, we locked in a couple good ones.
Yeah, for sure. And out of that Chefry kitchen one, hopefully this week we can We got another guy from Memphis, goes by the name of Piff 901. He works with all the guys down there, and it's just cool to see how just he literally messaged me, bro. He's like, let's work.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man. Like, do you know how good that made me feel? Like,
Hell yeah.
you know?
Definitely.
It's just so cool how shit can happen like that. And I mean, this is just the starting. We're just starting.
Oh, yeah. We've
We're
only
not-
been doing it like a month.
Yeah. 27. Content keep coming. People
You
keep messaging.
You like that Michael Jordan documentary? Did you watch it? You said you did?
Yeah, man. I found the whole thing on the internet and indulged in the whole thing. So I watched the whole shit about it. And one of the things that I find most interesting about Michael Jordan is how, well, like, I wasn't I was alive, but I wasn't really in tune because I was only like 5 years old when his father got murdered.
Yeah.
And like I completely forgot about that. Like I knew that, but didn't know it. Like, you know what I mean? When I watched it last night, I was like, oh yeah, I was like, I did know that. And to see what he did, like after, like he won the 3 championships, and then he quit basketball and went to go play baseball.
Yeah.
And he said, like, he kept saying, like, he's like, one of the last conversations I had with my dad was like, I want to play baseball. And so he went and lived out, you know what I mean, one of his childhood dreams. Like, he always played baseball growing up. His dad always wanted to see him play baseball. And for him to just, like, drop that fucking basketball shit and go play baseball
Pretty
after
crazy.
my dad died, like, even just to get up, like, could you imagine being Michael Jordan at the top of the world, and then every good fucking story has to have some crazy shit happen in it?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's like a cost of the fame. It's like look at Kobe, bro. Like, after everything, he just fucking died in a helicopter crash. See you later, man. Like, didn't even get to carry out his legacy because, like, he has his basketball legacy, but after that, like,
Yeah.
like
Like
is
as a
what
father
mattered.
and as a
And
businessman.
just
and
as to me is what matters. It's not to, like, it's what, I don't want to say it's what matters most, but when you are done, usually what you have kind of peaked at, like, especially when it comes to sports and even like music and stuff, like, yes, you can go for so long and you can keep creating and creating and creating, but you usually have like a height. And after that height, what you do after that is like almost the most important part to me, because what you get to build and what he wanted to do, man, the Mamba
just being able to
Academy.
maintain it.
Right. And well, to teach, bro. He was teaching. And they took him. The Mamba Academy, have you looked into any of that shit? And you see the facility that they built, and like, bro, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, that Michael Jordan documentary is definitely something I suggest everybody go check out. I learned more stuff than I knew.
Oh, it's super interesting, dude. You got to imagine a guy who lived a life like Mike. I mean, it's going to be an interesting documentary no matter what.
You know what's funny is one part in it, his last game when he retired before he played baseball. He loved to play in New York City at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So his first game there, it was in 1984 when he had his the Air Jordan 1s came out. And so he wanted to finish his career in fucking New York City, and he wanted to wear the 1s again, right? Mm-hmm. So he wore them in his final game there. And at the end of the game, bro, he took his socks off and his feet were bleeding.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just to wear the shoes. Just cut.
There's so many there's so few people built like that though, that like just like they're just the greatest, you know what I mean? Like, and there can be like the greatest, there can be multiple the greatest, you know what I mean, at one thing.
Uh-huh.
But like just to like be the kind of guy like a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James or a Kobe Bryant, or even outside of that, like to be like a Jay-Z or a Drake, like just to be the guys that are just number one. Like, There's so few of them. You know what I mean?
You watch this documentary and you can just tell of the work ethic, that Michael Jordan had. Like his teammates, like they would say he was an asshole.
Yeah.
Because he just was like, there was nothing else but like, let's win. Like, I don't give a fuck. We're winning here, boys. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that it goes to show a lot about what kind of fucking, just what you're saying about how work ethic works and how you just zone in and you're like, man, there's no other option here, boys, and we're gonna win and do whatever it takes, and I admire that for sure.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
So that's why he's where he's sitting now, and I mean it was crazy too, the little inside stuff they had about Phil Jackson and when they said that when Jerry Krause said Phil Jackson was not going to be coaching the Bulls anymore, Michael's like, that's what ended it pretty much, because Michael left or whatever. And I don't know, man, it's just learned a lot of shit about Dennis Rodman, man. One time they fucking let Dennis Rodman like the three of them got back together because Scottie Pippen had left and went and played with another team and then came back. And when they got back, Dennis Rodman was like he was Michael Jordan's like fucking go-to guy while Pippen was gone. But when Pippen came back, Rodman kind of felt like a back seat. So he fucking went to Phil Jackson and he goes, bro, I need a vacation. And they're like, what do you mean a vacation? He's like, I gotta go to Vegas. And they fucking just like, because Rodman was crazy, right? And they let him just fucking go to Vegas. They gave him 48 hours. And they ended up, after the 48 hours, they had to go like to Vegas and find him and bring him back or whatever. But like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy. It's just crazy to think that those huge organizations would let this one guy, because he's
Who
you know
he
what I mean?
is. He's Michael Jordan.
No, but Dennis Rodman, catering to Dennis Rodman, the fact that it's like, because he's yeah, I mean, the guy was wild.
He's a superstar too.
Right, he was wild, and they're literally willing to do whatever they can possibly do to make sure he's okay, even if that means he's gonna go to Vegas and fucking get drunk and do a bunch of blow for.
That would be a
48
fucking
hours.
documentary I'd like to watch. Is Dennis Rodman, man? That guy lived a crazy life.
Oh man, Carmen Electra was in it, and she said one time they got all fucked up or something, or when they found him, or anyways, they're all fucked up, and Michael Jordan come knocking on the door looking for Dennis Rodman, and like Michael don't go looking for people normally, right? And Carmen Electra said when she went to go look at the door, fucking it was Michael Jordan. She like ran and hid under hid behind a chair or some shit because she was all scared or whatever. So
That's crazy.
yeah, man, it's definitely a good fucking documentary.
I miss sports.
Yeah, that did. It made me think about watching sports last night when I was watching that, and you see the people in the stands and
UFC confirmed another event now.
So is that going to be like
I don't know. It's supposed to be May 7th.
Is that going to be like those guys? Could be.
Yeah.
Is that?
Well, it's going to be Tony Ferguson and Justin Gaethje. Which, because Khabib can't do the fight, he can't get over here, but Justin Gaethje's over here. But they made a really solid fucking card if they can make it happen.
He can't get over here because they won't let him.
Yeah, he's like an international travel ban.
Man, the world's gonna be. I wonder when this is just gonna be over. Like they're fucking.
Probably
they're
2 years.
They opened it back up. I think we might have talked about it yesterday or whenever we did last podcast, but they opened up in Georgia.
Florida.
People, have you seen the people protest against
so stupid.
They're like these fucking guys are like I'd rather fucking try to feed my family instead of protect or staying at home, like just just insane, man. The fucking people down there.
What? I don't. Wait, I think I'm confused. What do you mean?
Like they're protesting the fact that they have to stay inside, that they're shutting down. Like they're like, open us back up. Like we need to provide for our families. Da 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 da. I'd rather
That's
go to
not the-
work. I'd rather go to work and risk my life and having my business. There was this lady that had a salon, a fucking like a hairdressing shop, and she was like, I saw her on a podium fucking with her arm. She got a citation from the police, and she like rips it up, and she's like, I'm not fucking.
Here's
and she
the
like
thing, though,
throws
Smak.
it, and all the people are cheering.
Have you thought about it from this perspective, though? So you're,
A small
You're
business owner.
yeah, you're a small. Okay, yeah, but obviously, but like you're down south, you're a small business owner. Your business does very well. You would technically, like, as far as a lot of people consider it, you're like the first hand of wealth in your family. Imagine that. You're the 1st person to really ever create something and like give your family something to take pride in, and maybe you provide jobs for a lot of those people. And okay, right now, yes, you're sitting at home getting your stimulus check, but for those people that own a small business, that
Right.
stimulus check is fine. But what are you gonna do when you're small? When you come back, are you good? Like, you're not gonna have a business. You're not gonna have money to operate.
I know,
so
man.
It's like,
I know, it's
I
just so
understand
hard
where they're
to.
coming from. It's just
I do too, and I hate to say that I don't, but I do. But it's just, it's just too fucking. There's too much, man. In either way, whatever way it goes, man, there's gonna be bullshit. Right?
Yeah.
Like, it's like either we stay closed and we keep fucking our economy, or we open up and we just kill a bunch of people.
yeah, and like maybe this is a controversial thing to say, but our economy is more important than the people we have on Earth right now. 100%.
Bro, did you see that the maybe babies are starting to contract the virus? Young children?
No.
Yeah, I saw that shit on Twitter last night over in, they had some shit in London, in England. They were, I wonder if I can find the article. We're almost out of time here. But, oh yeah, man. Shout out fucking England.
Yep. I gotta get over to England. I've never been there.
Where's the farthest you been? Have you ever been out of, like,
North
North
America?
America? Yeah.
No.
No, me neither. Scared, bro.
Are you scared of flying?
No, I don't mind flying, man. Flying's like whatever. I actually I don't mind airports, bro. I gotten drunk in airports, but that was back in the day. That's why I liked going to them whenever I was flying out west and back. Just
So
get
you
drunk.
Yeah.
Yep. Stop in Toronto, stop in fucking Winnipeg, stop wherever. Fucking didn't matter to Scotty. It was a day. It was a day trip, bro. I'd be getting drunk the whole time, and I'd make it there, and yeah, those were the days, bro.
Just the good old days. Of you being an absolute fucking unit.
Oh man, I wonder if I could. I don't know if we want to go into it, man. Some of the stories, bro. Save it for another episode.
Yeah, unless you get a short one.
No, I don't got no short ones. I can't think of nothing off the top of my head. I should write down. I should write down some of the shit. Man, my hair is getting so fucking long.
You need to see a barber. I'll cut it for you. I told you that.
Bro, do you got clippers at your house?
I got ball trimmers. You want to use that?
What was the one they trimmed all their ball hairs and they put it in something? to eat?
Waiting.
Yes, exactly. One of the best movies of all time.
That's
Great
such
movie.
a good movie.
The Batwing, bro.
Yeah.
Close her out, bro. We got 30 seconds.
All right. You want me to finish the episode?
Yeah, but I got fucking 20 seconds on my video.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been another episode of Quarantine Talk. My name is Lucas. This is my boy.
Smack shade.
Yeah, and we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hopefully we're shining a little light onto a dark situation for y'all. And we're just going to keep coming at you daily with new content. And we really appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Thanks. Salute.
the only section, only game